welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be going over my June empties. To be saying that out loud just absolutely blows my mind. I can't believe we're halfway through 2022. I know everyone says that. It's just, I can't believe it. I feel like it was just Christmas. I don't know where the year's going. But that's what we're gonna be doing today. I have quite a few products to go over. I was really able to just get through a lot. A lot of these are sample products. I just wanna preface this. If you're looking for a full-size empty video, this won't be it. I do have a lot of full-size products here, but I was really just trying to get through just the bulk of all the samples and get those just out of here so they're not just taking up space. Anyways, with all that being said, if you like empty videos, give this video a thumbs up. I do upload twice a week on Sundays and Thursdays. That's kind of my schedule now. I've been attempting to post more on Instagram and TikTok. So if you're not following me there, make sure you do that. Everything that I'll be talking about today, including my social media and what is on my face, is listed in the description box below. And with all that, let's just get started. Okay, I usually break these up into categories, so that's what we're going to continue to do. First one is going to be body care. So I have these in every empties, but these are the Bee's Knees Lacquer meringues, and they are, well, there's different kinds. So there's a meringue and there's a scrope, and I'm not gonna dive too deep into this, but basically one has little scrubbies in it and one doesn't. So they're really great. They're kind of a soft soap. So I use these in the shower. I have them by all my bathroom sinks, in the kitchen. They're just really fantastic. I like them a lot. The scents I went through are Bad Apple, the dark one, and the Harp. Bad Apple was definitely my favorite. The dark one, I don't even know what this really smells like. I'd have to look at the description, but I'm not really sure. I don't like that one as much. And then the Harp is very musky. It's if you like more sandalwood scents, if you like more like masculine scents, the Harp is definitely one for you. I like Bad Apple because it smelled very fruity. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I have mentioned this before, but Bee's Knees Lacquer, the owner, Sarah Green, she's primarily known for making indie nail polish. I do really enjoy nail polish as well. She also makes Clearly bath products, some waxes. However, she'll be closing down her business soon. If you're interested in picking up anything from her shop, I would really do that now because I do think that any time now she'll be closing. I'm not sure 100% when that is, but the time is now if you're interested in any of those. After that, I have a body lotion. So this is from Anchor and Heart. This is their Coastal Custard, and I have the shade Pumpkin Pie. It's very like baked goods, clearly pumpkin pie. I should have known what I got myself into when I bought this. This is a great body cream. The only thing I don't necessarily love is that it's 2 ounces. It's very small. I go through this very fast. The scent isn't for me. However, this is a great body cream. It's super nourishing. Again, Anchor and Heart Lacquer, she's primarily known for making nail polish. She just also makes nail oils. I typically go through her nail oil. I have another product from her as well. And she's a great brand, definitely worth checking out if you like supporting small businesses when it comes to just body care as well. She makes great stuff other than just nail polish. This is awesome. I have just a few more body care items and then we'll be moving on to the next category. I did finish, this is just a little chapstick with sunscreen. I felt like including this because I feel like it's absolutely a feat when you can finish a chapstick. Most of the time we lose them. This was really great. I really enjoy chapstick with sunscreen in it. I think it's just a must. If you're gonna be wearing chapstick, make sure it has sunscreen. I also just find that they're more moisturizing. There's a lot of times with chapstick that I feel like, you have to reapply because it doesn't really feel like it's locking in that moisture. This one I got in Cyprus, so I don't even know where they make it. I don't even know how to pronounce this name. This is what it looks like. Maybe it's an American brand. I have no idea, but it was great. And I mostly just wanted to show off that I finished a chapstick because how many people can do that? I mentioned that I went through a ton of samples this month. So these two are my Bodycare samples. This one is the Happy Dance Whipped Body Butter with CBD. I mean, these little sachets, you're going to see that I have a ton of them. I'm going to try not to get on a soapbox, but like, can you really tell how this performs with like a little one-use sachet? Not really, but I used it up. It was fine. I like the Coastal Custard better, the Anchor and Heart Body Cream. The CBD, I mean, like, I can't speak on that. I have no idea. The other one that I have is the Oscea, just body oil. This was nice for a body oil, not necessarily something I can really give my opinion on because, again, it's just so small. After one use, I really can't get an idea of what I think. And the last body care item I have is this was a pack of face razors from About Face. There were 3 in these. Instead of keeping like old razors, I wasn't gonna do that. So I finished a pack of these. I don't go through a dermaplaning razor too often. I will maybe do it once a month. I don't like reuse them over and over. I know like you could, but I try to keep it to like 1, maybe 2 uses max. However, yeah, I don't have like too much dark hair on my face, just a lot of peach fuzz. So I find that if I do it once a month, twice a month, it's fine. I did like, you can't see them because I don't have them. However, they did fold down and that was really nice. So I didn't like feel that the razor would get caught on something. It kind of just like clicked down. I'm sure you've seen it before. These ones do that. I liked them. I want to say I got them at Ulta. So that's where I got these. Let's do hair care next because I only have 2 things. We're gonna make this short and simple. This is the Way Memory Mist. I love this. I mean, I'm trying to get through all my hair stuff. So when I say I'll probably repurchase it, I want to. My intentions are good. Just if I forget, then I will. I don't think I'll forget this. And there's something about this that just reminds me of my grandma. I don't know what it is. My grandma was a very large hairspray person, clearly. You know, she was around during that time when hairspray was very, very popular. And for some reason, the smell of this just reminds me of her and it makes me happy. Weighs a little bit of an expensive brand for a hairspray, so that's why I'm a little hesitant. However, if I see it somewhere, I would definitely pick it up. It's just, this brings good memories for me and I enjoy it when I use it. So that's really all we can ask for when we're using a product. And the last hair care product I have is the Living Proof Restore Perfecting Spray. This was just a little 1/2 ounce. It was a detangling spray. I think it worked just fine. I have nothing special or outstanding to say about this. This just falls middle of the road for me. Let's go over Nailcare. I, again, just have a small little pile here. This is the OPI Nail Lacquer Thinner. So I went through a bottle of this. This is 2 ounces. If you don't know too much about polish, but you like to paint your nails, if your polish is ever getting really thick, you don't want to put nail polish remover in it. You don't want to put acetone in it. I'm going to just kind of segue off this video that's probably already going to be very long. But just so you learn something today, if you don't know, because I find that a lot of people don't know, when you put nail polish remover into your nail polish in order to thin it out, that'll work temporarily, but acetone is actually going to eat away paint. Like, you want to think of nail polish as an actual paint, and acetone is not a nail polish thinner. It's going to eat away at it. So while that might work temporarily, you actually want to use a nail polish thinner, and it's not just like a gimmick to make you spend more money. This has the actual solvents that are already in polish that evaporate. So alcohol evaporates, right? When it gets hot out, alcohol is going to evaporate. And that's what's happening to your nail polish, is just over time, the alcohol is evaporating and it's making their less liquid, which is what's making your polish thicker. So in order to counteract that, you want to use a nail polish thinner because you're essentially just re-adding the product that was already in your polish. and it will just last a lot longer in terms of just the shelf life of your polish. Technically, nail polish does not expire. You can usually always revive it, which is something that I just love about polish. So don't throw away your polish. Use a nail polish thinner. You can get this, again, this is the OPI brand, so you can get this on the Ulta website, probably not Sephora, but Sally Beauty Supply. Anywhere that is like a beauty store, you'll probably be able to find this, and just trust me, it'll make your polish last so much longer. This is great. You really, like, impressively, I can't believe I went through a bottle, because you really only need 5 drops, like max, to really revive a polish. You don't need that much. This goes a very long way. So for 10 bucks, it's a worthy investment to just have if you enjoy painting your nails. You don't want to continue to repurchase polish because it's getting thicker. Get this instead. The other 2 nail products I have is this Cuticula top coat. It was just a top coat. Again, like, you know, I completely finished this. If you've ever like really painted your nails, once you kind of get down to like the halfway bottle on top coat, it kind of gets like really thick and goopy, and that's where the nail polish thinner also comes in handy. So it doesn't just have to be for colored polish. You can put it in your top coat too, and it just helps you use like every single last drop of this. It's great. I can't speak highly enough about the nail polish thinner. It absolutely is something that everyone should have. And the last nail item I have is, again, from Anchor and Heart. This is their cuticle cream. So this was the scent, I think, yeah, Mr. Frosty. It was very minty, kind of just very spearmint. I liked this scent better than the pumpkin pie scent. That's just a personal preference though. And this cuticle cream is good. It's very liquidy and runny. So as far as a cuticle cream, it's not my preferred method. If I'm gonna be using something just on my cuticles, I prefer something a little bit thicker. This just kind of felt like a normal hand cream. That's my only con about this. This is great, it hydrates, but I wouldn't differentiate it from a normal lotion to a cuticle cream. That's really my only thing. And if we're comparing the two, the body cream and the cuticle cream, I much prefer the body cream. I just think it's top notch. Her formula is fantastic. That is all my nail care. Let's move on to fragrance. I only have 4. They are all minis. Clearly, I can't go through like 4 full-size fragrances. So really quickly, I have the Angel Nova. I don't particularly like this one. I did get the Goddess one back there from the same company. I don't know. I should really look every single time. I like struggle to pronounce this. Is it Mugler? No idea. I'm probably butchering that. So this one's okay. I prefer the Goddess one. That's their newest one. I did purchase that after having a little vial of it, but this one's all right. This is the Kylie Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper fragrance. I got like a little sample kit of all the Kylie fragrances, and this is my least favorite so far. I have discovered that I do not like pink pepper scents. I have a few of them, and I was like, oh, pink, like I'll love it. It'll be great. No, I hate it. I hate it. I don't like it at all. It's just it's not even that it's masculine. Like, I wouldn't say that I don't like masculine scents. I do. It's just, there's something about it. I don't like this pepper scent. That's just me. If you love it, more power to you. I love that for you. For me, I do not. I like clean, floral, fresh, and this is just not it for me. I don't like this at all. This one I just finished today, which was fantastic. This is the Clinque Happy, and this was really nice. I actually got quite a few compliments on this fragrance, and I wasn't expecting that. This is a really good just summer fragrance, and I think that they named it very appropriately, like Clinique Happy, like it is. It's just a happy fragrance, and I don't know, I would actually probably repurchase the full size if I saw it somewhere like on sale or something. It's not something that I'm going to put on my wish list to remember to buy. I don't like it that much. However, I actually really like this fragrance. I could see this being like a staple for a lot of people. If you like this, let me know in the comments, because I have a feeling that this has like a cult following that I'm just completely unaware of. The last fragrance that I have is from Ralph Lauren. This is the Beyond Romance, and I liked this a lot. Ralph Lauren, I don't know, this packaging, like clearly this is just one of the travel ones. It kind of gives me Burberry vibes, and I really appreciate and love Burberry scents. And this kind of gives me, even the smell of this just smells very like Burberry. I don't know how to explain it. I do really like this. I think I got during holiday like a trio of the different romances from Ralph Lauren. So I'm going to see which one out of the three I like the best. And then I'll probably purchase a full size of whichever one that is. But I love the frosted pink for a travel size. I like this container. It's really nice. It has like the snap off lid, really great. And I think this is like a solid perfume if you're looking for something not like, you could wear this daytime and it's not too heavy, but you could also wear this at night and have it be like a little bit more nighttime appropriate. Like I think this is a good, just if you could only have one fragrance and you like floral, like soft floral, I think this would be a really great option for you. Okay, I had to take a quick pause because the dog was barking like crazy. We'll see how much of that you can actually hear when I go back to rewatch the footage. Obviously you didn't see that, but we're gonna vent some frustration because my mom is a border collie, so clearly like it's a herding dog, and the horses have acres and acres of land to walk over, right? I mean, they have like a ton of land to eat their grass. And I swear they pick this one spot where the horses they'll just conjugate right there. So that way my mom's dog, his name is Simba, he'll just go there and just bark at them obsessively because he wants to herd them. They're just teasing him. And it sounds like a conspiracy, but that's what's happening. Anyways, hopefully we put a stop to that. We're gonna move on to body care. It's my last category, and there is quite a bit. So let's get started. I am gonna go start with all these little things. Let's just knock these out. And I'm just gonna preface this again. There's only so much I can test from these because they're so small that there's very few of these where I was instantly like, oh my gosh, I super love this. For the most part, like, okay, it was great for that one night. I have the Rice Oil Extract Ultimate Night Recovery Oil from Nuxe. I think N-U-X-E. It's a French brand, so I should know how to say it. This was a nice face oil. It doesn't stand out. The Susanne Kaufman Enzyme Peel. I actually remember really liking this. I could really feel a difference when using it. I only used it once, but it did stand out to me as being a product that I did enjoy. The Alegenist Hyaluronic Moisture Veil. Algae Niacinamide Moisture Veil. Just a moisturizer. Doesn't stand out as liking it. The Oscea London, what is this? Botanic Hydra Serum. Doesn't stand out as liking it. I have two of the MDO Intense Hydrating Moisturizer, formulated with hyaluronic acid, peptides, and vitamin E for a plumping effect and reduction of fine lines. This was made, it looks like a dermatologist. It was okay. I have two of them. Don't really remember my thoughts on them, so it didn't really stand out as being a great moisturizer. I have the Peace Out Repairing Moisturizer. This is a daily clarifying moisturizer for oily and blemish-prone skin. That really, I don't have oily skin. I have normal leaning dry, so not really advertised towards me. I did actually really enjoy using this. I remember that, but it doesn't stand out as something that I need to go out and purchase. The Clarins Ultra Firming Energy Glow Plus Complex. This was also a moisturizer, and I did really like this. This one stood out to me. I'm gonna put these in a separate pile, as well as this enzyme peel that I'm talking about. The Clinque Moisture Surge. I've tried this before. It's okay. It's like a good staple moisturizer if you're looking for something, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. The Kylie Skyn Face Moisturizer, it was okay. I think you can find better at Walgreens. The Upcircle Face Serum with coffee oil from Repurchase Grounds. I did not like this. I remember specifically not liking this. The number 1 de Chanel Serum Revitalizing. So the Red Camellia Revitalizing Serum. Sorry, I was trying to translate the French version for no reason. I have 2 of them, and I think I might even have more. Every time I order from Chanel, they send me these, and goddamn them, because at first I was like, yeah, this is nothing special, and now it's been a few times. I've had these in other empties, and now I kind of like it. So this is, again, why you shouldn't just be using single samples, because it took me about 4 times before I was like, oh, this is actually really nice. I like this. I refused to purchase it. However, I do really enjoy it. This is the Elizabeth Arden Retinol Ceramide Capsules. So, Line Erasing Night Serum. I thought this was cool only because it came in like little, you can kind of see on the front here. So, clearly the full size has little, like little capsules, clearly. Trying to find my words. And I like that. So it had 3 of them in here, so I could actually use it more than once. I might pick this up. I actually did really like using it. It's going to go in my kind of standout one. I have another of the Nuxe, and this was the Firming Powdery Cream Wrinkle Correction. This was interesting because it's called like a powdery cream, and I remember using it and being like, this is a powdery cream. It's just like, you have to experience it to know even what I'm talking about. But if you've ever had like really a cream, but it felt like I was putting baby powder on my face, I don't know. It was weird. I kind of liked it, but I wouldn't repurchase it. This is the Grown Alchemist. I think I had to cut off Grown Alchemist Instant Soothing Serum. This was okay. I have a full size of the Grown Alchemist, and I've tried some other stuff from their brand, and I actually really enjoy them as a brand. I'm kind of interested in doing like a deep dive into their skincare, because there's their cleanser I really like. I have a few other things from that brand that kind of catch my eye, so they intrigue me. This is the, oh gosh, I don't know how to say this, Omoverzeka from Budapest, Gold Night Drops. It looks like this. Does anyone know how to say that? Not me. This was okay. I think I did really like this. I've had this in empties before, but I want to say this is like $130. Like, this is a very, very expensive skincare. So I will not be purchasing that unless I win the lottery. So then the last ones that I have 2 of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Creams, and then I had 1 of the Night Cream. This was surprisingly my first time trying the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I know it's raved about everywhere. I just personally hadn't had the chance to try it, and it was okay. I wouldn't say I like fell head over heels in love with it. I did, however, really like the Night Cream. Again, like the hairspray, for some reason, whatever scent was in this reminded me of my grandma. I loved it. I don't know if it's like a good thing, like I'm just rubbing my face thinking of my grandma, but I liked the Night Cream more than just the normal Magic Cream, and I would consider picking that up. I almost forgot these, so we're not done with the little sachets yet. So I have 2 from Happy Mask. These are the Rejuvenating Blueberry and Acai Berry Extract Facial Mask. It's just to like help with moisture. I mentioned these in other empty videos. I got these on my trip to Hong Kong. They were kind of like my souvenir. So I've been hoarding them and not using them, and I finally decided now is the time. I can't remember if I finished them or I might have 1 more in my bathroom. I can't remember, but I'm using these up because I refuse to just let things sit there because it brings like a good memory. So these are done. And the other I have is the Lancome Advanced Genifique Hydrogel Melting Mask. I love this face mask, this sheet mask. I didn't think that I was someone who really enjoyed sheet masks. I definitely prefer like a different kind of mask that's not a sheet mask. And until I tried this, I just was convinced of that. These Lancome masks are really, really good. They're very expensive for a one-time use. However, like I get them all the time, you know, like Ulta will be doing promotions, like spend so much, get like a bag of stuff. That's where all these samples came from. And this is included sometimes. So I've tried this multiple times and man, I just really, really enjoy this. It's great. Not really a little paper sachet, but I have a box of these. This is the Skyn Iceland Hydro Cool Firming Eye Gels. This was a pack of 4. Again, I wasn't gonna keep like the little individual ones. These are my favorite eye gels. They're very expensive. Like wait until they go on sale during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. They usually always do. The problem I just have with these is that not only are they expensive, just they come in individual packets. I really don't like that just as far as waste goes, but these are just the superior eye patches. In my opinion, I like that they aren't like fully gel. They have fabric on them so I can wear my glasses over them and not feel like my glasses are getting dirty. While we're at it, I have the Good Molecules Caffeine Energizing Hydrogel Eye Patches. So I finished a bottle of these, a container of these. And this is what I mean, like when they're just gel. For someone who wears glasses, it's just really tough. I rely on my glasses to see, like it's not an option for me not to wear them. If I'm not wearing my glasses, I'm indisposed. Like I can't do anything. So for these, like I have to put my glasses on. These are better than other ones I've tried because at least they stay fairly close up. When they slide, then like your glasses are sliding. It's a huge mess. These don't slip and slide, so they're great. Just in comparison, I just love the Skyn Iceland ones so much, and it makes me sad that they come in individual packets. I understand why, because they're not, like the gel can all just sit in here. It just makes me sad. I'm on a mission to really, first of all, finish. I have like 4 bottles of just eye patches that I need to get through. I don't foresee myself repurchasing the Skyn Iceland ones. So far, these are my favorite eye gel ones. We'll see what I think once I get through other ones. But I want to repurchase them. I just don't think that I'm going to because I also care about the planet a little bit. I try as best as I can, right? We are powering through this. So let's get this out of the way. This is the Paula's Choice Clear Ultralight Daily Hydrating Fluid SPF. This was an SPF, just a sunscreen. This was half an ounce and I didn't like this. This worked just fine. It didn't pill under makeup, so that was really great. I know that this is a popular sunscreen, but it is so liquidy. It's like pouring water into your hands, and I just didn't like how messy it got. I just prefer like a thicker sunscreen. I rotate between this one and the Biossance. I'm not finished with the Biossance just yet. I'm getting there, but spoiler alert, that one is also just very runny. I don't know if it's just me, and I get it. People want like an ultra light sunscreen, so it might just need to be something that I need to overlook. I don't like how runny it is. Like I feel like it was always just falling out of the container. So maybe it's a container problem. I don't know. This wasn't bad as far as how it performed, just the texture I did not like. I have a cleanser here. So this is the Kate Somerville Daily Foaming Cleanser. It's like the pink one for acne. This is also, how big is this? This is 1 fluid ounce. Technically, it's considered like the travel size. This was okay. I wouldn't say it was a fantastic product. I typically really, really enjoy Kate Somerville products, but this wasn't something that was a standout product to me. I think that she has other products that are much better than this. So it's not something I'd repurchase. However, I could see some people really enjoying it. Just I wasn't someone who's necessarily blown away, and I want to be blown away by my products. here I have the Ordinary. This is the Retinol 0.5 in squalene. So this was a retinol in squalene, clearly, I just said that. The Ordinary is really great. I actually really did like this. I didn't use this on my face though. I used this on my décolleté, on my neck. So because I was just using a little bit more, covering like all this area, I prefer using a product like this. I feel a little bit better when I'm not spending, you know, $100 on a serum for my chest. Like I'd rather do that for my face. So it's a little bit extra, but when I have it, I'll use it. And that's what I used it for. And I think that this is a great product. I have no complaints against this. I have two more kind of serum-y products out of all the skincare. This is the Verso Daily Glow with retinol and vitamin C. I actually might repurchase this and not just like, oh, it's on my list to repurchase. I really, really like this. Something that I also really liked is, I don't know if there's any left for me to show you, but you can kind of tell it's tinted. So this was also a product that if I wasn't wearing makeup, I felt really comfortable just wearing this. Then I would put on moisturizer and sunscreen, and I felt like I got just like a 0.5 on a scale from 1 to 10 coverage with this. It was obviously like no coverage, but it made me feel like I was getting some coverage. And I just, depending on the price of this, I'm gonna look right after I film this. I really, really like this. I would repurchase it. I felt like my skin looked better. I really, really love this product. Out of everything, this might be the product that I love the most. I feel fairly confident in saying that. Then the last kind of little serum thing I have, this is the Strivectin Anti-Wrinkle Wrinkle Recode Line Transforming Melting Serum. This was 0.25 fluid ounces. This actually took me quite a long time to just get through this. So even though it's tiny, this lasted me like 2 or 3 weeks for that size. This was really interesting. I liked this a lot. I like the texture. It's very gel-like and it's very silicone feeling. So it kind of does feel, I mean, maybe it's placebo effect, but it does feel like it's doing something to my wrinkles. Not that I have a ton of wrinkles, you know, like right here, I kind of worry about, I have a forehead wrinkle. It's not like, you know, I have 80-year-old skin, but I did feel like this kind of worked and I didn't hate it. I did kind of like it. Let's go through the masks that I finished. I know this seems like a lot. I want to preface this, like I didn't finish these all in 1 month. Like I think that I was kind of just at the end of a lot of products and just lucked out where a lot of them I was able to finish. So these next upcoming months, they might be kind of light because now everything's starting over new. But I guess I just wanted to throw that out there. I have the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to clear pores. This was 1/2 ounce, just a little travel size. I like travel size masks. I like not being stuck to a mask for so long because they go bad kind of quickly, or, you know, like you shouldn't be having them around for years and years, right? So when it's a full size, I feel like it will expire. Whereas like this travel size, like I'm getting a few uses out of it. You know, I was able to use this 4 or 5 times and I felt like I got my money's worth, and that way, like it's not going bad. This was a fine charcoal mask. I wouldn't say out of like all the charcoal masks, it stands out as being above them all. It was fine. I'd repurchase it, maybe. This is the Tata Harper Resurfacing Mask. I remember when Tata Harper first came into into Sephora. I loved it. I would go in all the time. This is embarrassing. I'd go in all the time and ask for a sample of this because I couldn't afford to get the full size. And then I finally got the full size and I finally finished it. I think it's a great mask. The only thing is that Tata Harper is a clean beauty brand. And so this just goes bad. It expires so much quicker than other masks. And because of that, I would not repurchase it. It really is only because of that. If it lasted a little bit longer, this is a great resurfacing mask. It's gentle, but does the job. I love it. It's great. The packaging's really nice. It just expires too quickly for me. Last two masks that I have, this is the Hey Honey Take It Off Exfoliating Honey Peel Off Mask. This is 1.7 ounces, 50 ml. This lasts a very, very long time. I've had this for quite a bit. However, Hey Honey is like a really underrated skincare brand. Everything I've tried from them, I really love. And then for some reason, I don't repurchase from them. And I don't know why, because again, like every time I try it or use this, I was like, oh, I really, really like this, but then I don't rebuy it. I don't know. Why do our brains work the way that they work? Anyways, this was a peel off mask. Again, to repeat myself, I really, really like peel off masks. Something about them, just the ease, like a sheet mask, I just feel like I usually use these after I take a shower, is how I should preface this. So when I use a sheet mask, like I feel like I'm just getting like dirty and like juicy again. Like I know it's doing something for my skin, but for some reason, like all the stuff everywhere, like I kind of just feel like I'm getting dirty. However, with a peel off mask, I just, put it on and then I peel it off and then it's done. Like I don't have to rewash my face. It's just good to go. I don't know what it is. I really like peel off masks. The thing is, like, it's usually kind of an exfoliating mask, not really a hydrating mask. So I can't use this, all the time, but I would probably repurchase this. I liked it a lot. I think it did really great things for my skin. Again, Hey Honey is just an underrated brand. I would check them out if you come across them on Ulta. That's usually where I see them. I haven't seen them anywhere else, and give them a shot. The last mask that I have is the Drunk Elephant TLC Sakori Baby Facial. This is the small version. It's half a fluid ounce. I purposely buy the small version of this. The big version, again, is just too big. Drunk Elephant is more, I think they consider themselves a clean brand. So I don't like having a full size of this and being worried it's gonna expire, because I don't use this that often. Like, I mean, once a month, twice a month if I'm really pushing it. So considering this, I mean, even this lasted me, I wanna say like 6 months using it that often. So that's just why I don't purchase the full size. I understand that when you do price per ounce, it's probably more expensive to buy the smaller size. But when I think about it, I might have to throw away unused product. For me, it's just worth it to buy this. I really like this. This is a cult product for a reason. I will be repurchasing this. I think it's just something that I'll always have in my skincare as something to use every so often when I kind of just feel like my skin's not doing great. I can rely on this to really just bring it back to life, slosh off all that dead skin, and just I wake up and my skin just feels soft again and doesn't feel congested. This is really great. I have 4 more things. My mouth is dry from talking. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. It's probably gonna be long. I have the Ole Henriksen. This is the Balance Force Oil Control Toner. So we've seen this around. This is the full size. I have like a love-hate relationship with this, because at first I used it and I felt like it was leaving my skin a little bit stripped. However, as I used more and more of it, I didn't feel that way anymore. So I wonder if it was just in the beginning, my skin was adjusting to this product, because towards the end, I feel like my skin really enjoyed it. Just you have to kind of like get through that first layer almost. This was really good. I'm not super picky on my toners, so it's hard for me to say if I would repurchase this, but I could see myself repurchasing this. It was nice. And then here we have moisturizers. So let's just power through these. I have the Mario Badescu Hyaluronic Dew Cream. I can't even begin to tell you how many samples of these that I have. I will get through them. I'm going to begrudgingly get through them. However, I will get through them. Mario Badescu, used to be really hyped up, and clearly, like, we all found out that their ingredients aren't as great as they made it out to be. It's not bad. Luckily, like, I don't really have problems with my skin, so I feel like I can get away using this and it doesn't cause issues, but it's not great. It's fine. There's way better stuff than this. The other one that I have is the Youth to the People Superfood Air Wit Moisture Cream. I liked this a lot. I like the container. I like that I could actually get into this. This was a really nice day cream. I use this during the day because it's kind of more of a water formula rather than a gel. It was nice and light. No complaints about this. This might be something that I repurchase. I haven't really found a moisturizer that I'm just head over heels for, but I would say that this is like in the top of that. Like this is definitely, you know, if I had to score it, like I'd give it an A-. It's just not an A+. And the last one, this is the Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Plus Global Anti-Aging Cell Power Cream. I use this one at night. It smells really great. I really did enjoy this. How big was this? This was 1 ounce, so I mean, it was quite a bit of product. I don't know if it's the full size or not. I don't think that it is. For some reason, I can't get the top off. That's okay. This was really nice. You know, I feel like Estee Lauder kind of gets a bad rep because for some reason, like we all associate like our grandmas and moms like spending money there and using this brand. So it kind of like feels old lady, but I'm not an expert on ingredients, so don't come for me. I can only go off of how it makes my skin feel, and this made my skin feel good. I really enjoyed this. The packaging's really nice. I liked having it in my little skincare cabinet. I have nothing bad to say about this. I'd give this, you know, I gave the other one an A-. I'd give this a solid A. It's still kind of expensive. Like it's more than I would want to pay for what I got out of it. I'm not going to say that it's expensive because I would spend that amount of money on a face cream if I just felt like I was getting more from it. So it's not that, it's just I don't find the cost of it equal to what I receive out of it. However, this is good. If you have this, let me know if you like it because I kind of feel like, I mean, it's a good moisturizer. All right, well, if you made it this far, we're at the end of the video, so thank you for sticking around. I know my videos can get quite lengthy sometimes. I don't know how it happens. Hopefully you maybe made some decisions on some products you were on the fence about. I hope that I was able to help you out. I'm not gonna tell you to like and subscribe again because I've already told you to do that. I'm gonna end the video here and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, everyone.